detained for over a month, and we're currently waiting for the judge to rule whether or not he can have a bond so he can come home with his wife, and his son. Here they are. She's going to share their story.
Hello, everyone. Hi. So my name is Karina Valle.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Karina Valle.
I live in Ypsilanti. I've been living in the United States since I was 11 years old.
Vivo en Ypsilanti, he vivido en los Estados Unidos desde que tenía 11 años.
I actually came here as a refugee. I got granted asylum because of a relationship to gangs. My father was deported and he was a gang member. He got murdered and I had to escape all that. So I was granted asylum and that's why I'm here.
Vine a los Estados Unidos como refugiada. Llegué tratando de escapar lo que estaba pasando en mi país. Mi papá estaba asociado con las gangas de El Salvador y él fue deportado y lo mataron. Y a mí me dieron asilo aquí en los Estados Unidos.
So that's why I'm here, and I met Jose Valle Rodriguez in 2006. We have been together since that time. We got married in 2012.
Conocí a José Valle Rodríguez en el 2006 y hemos estado juntos desde ese tiempo y nos casamos en el 2012.
Everything was perfect. Obviously, he wants to fix his legal status here, so we went to lawyers, asked them what we could do.
Todo estaba perfecto y obviamente queríamos ayudar cambiar su estatus legal y fuimos a hablar con un abogado para ver qué es lo que se podía hacer.
Sadly, we found out that he had a final deportation order and we didn't know why. He did get stopped in 2005 and was told by ICE that he had to show up to court and that he was going to receive terrible twos here. So in 2005 he was pulled over with his friends. He was a passenger in a car and he was detained by ICE and he was told that he had to eventually show up to court. He gave a verifiable address as it says on the papers.
Cuando tratamos de arreglar el estatus legal de José, nos dimos cuenta que tenía una orden de deportación final y no sabíamos por qué. Lo único que sabíamos es que él, hace años antes, él había sido detenido por la policía y contactaron a inmigración. Cuando él contactó a inmigración, les dimos nuestra dirección para que nos contactaran a nosotros después.
So that never happened. He never received anything. We looked through every single paper that he had saved and nothing was there. In May 24th, they followed us from my house. I really thought it was cops that pulled me over. I pulled over at the sheriff's office and all of a sudden I see 8 cars blocking mine. I didn't know what was going on. Our son was with us. I saw an officer get off his car.
Nunca recibimos nada de inmigración y pasaron años hasta el 24 de mayo de este año que íbamos manejando y nos paró un carro. Yo pensé que era la policía que nos había parado.
So the official came out of the car and he came to my window. He asked me for my papers and everything, and he looked at Jose and asked him to take his seatbelt off and to get off the car. At that moment, I looked at his little badge, his little thing he had on his uniform, and it said ICE. I told my husband, I looked at him and I said, "Is immigration?" The first thing he did was look back at his son and say, "I'm sorry."
El oficial nos paró y le dijo a José que se quitara el cinturón. Y cuando abrió el carro me fijé en el uniforme del oficial y tenía una tarjeta que decía que era de inmigración de ICE. Y cuando vio eso, José volteó atrás al carro donde estaba nuestro hijo y le dijo, "Lo siento."
Sorry. So from that moment, he was pulled off the car. My son started going crazy, crying because he saw that they were pulling his dad out the car. I didn't know what to do.
En ese momento sacaron a José del carro y mi hijo empezó a llorar porque él estaba viendo lo que estaba pasando, que estaban sacando a su papá del carro, y en ese momento no sabía qué hacer.
I asked them several times where they were taking him. They were not telling me anything. They asked me for his wallet because it was right on the seat. They told me they were going to take it. I told them why. They asked me even how much money he had in his wallet. I don't know why they were asking me that, but at the end they left me his wallet, and I asked them where they were taking him. They said within 48 hours I could call a number that they would give me to find out where he was at.
Lo sacaron del carro, le hicieron muchas preguntas, revisaron lo que tenía en su cartera, hasta me preguntaron cuánto dinero tenía en su cartera y no sé por qué tenían que saber esa información. Y traté de hacer más preguntas acerca de dónde se lo iban a llevar y me dijeron que esperara 48 horas para llamar al número para ver dónde estaba.
So after that, I noticed that there was a sheriff standing right there, and I quickly asked him if he was working with immigration. He quickly said no, that we were on their property, so that he had to know what was going on. And I told him that immigration was taking my husband. So at that moment, they went in the back of the parking lot and took my husband there, and I was left there told that I could go. That was it.
Me di cuenta que ahí estaba el sheriff. Y le pregunté que si él estaba trabajando con inmigración y me dijo que no estaban trabajando con ellos, pero como había pasado en su propiedad, en la estación de la policía, querían averiguar lo que estaba pasando.
So, less than 24 hours later, my husband called me, and I quickly told him that he wasn't the only one, because that same day the Savas raid went on. And he quickly told me, I know. They took me to Savas. They had me waiting in the back of the car while they went and did the raid.
El día siguiente mi esposo me llamó y me dijo dónde estaba. Y yo le platiqué acerca de lo que estaba pasando. Le dije que no fue el único que había sido detenido ese día. Lo que había pasado en el restaurante Savas, y me dijo, ya sé, yo estuve en la camioneta atrás, me dejaron esperando mientras ellos se metieron a comer.
So I was amazed that they did that, and